Do you know what the worst part of editing is? Have you ever been in the middle of editing and suddenly wanted to add a chart or a special effect to your video, but had to use 10 different programs to do it? One moment you're opening Excel for the chart, then Photoshop for the background, and then exporting 1,000 times just to make one simple scene. We've all been there. That moment when your tools, instead of helping, actually waste your time. But the new Filmora 15 has finally put an end to that struggle. Here you can truly do everything, from design to effects to editing, all in one place, without ever leaving your project. Let's take a look together at what new features have been added and what's been improved. Quick heads up before we start. In every video here on AI Border, 2 random viewers who leave a comment below will win a pro account of this very tool. So make sure to drop a comment, share your thoughts, or even just an emoji, because the next winner might be you. Let's jump into the video. Now let's move on to the AI section, where Filmora has truly evolved. The new AI Extend feature is perfect for when you have a short clip that ends abruptly but want it to continue naturally. For example, I have a clip that suddenly stops in the middle of a motion. With AI Extend, you just select it, type what you want, and wait a few seconds. See? It automatically generates a logical continuation of the scene. It's super useful for music videos or clips that need a smoother ending. And if it's only audio, it's completely free. Step by step, clear but simple, so anyone, no matter their editing level, can easily learn it. The first thing that stands out is the new animated charts section. You can input your data, and it automatically creates animated charts for you. It's super useful for presentations, educational videos, or even YouTube analytics. And the best part is, you no longer need to use complicated software like Excel plus After Effects to animate your data. A window will open with 2 sections. One is Preview, which shows your output, and the other is Data, where your data set is displayed. The second step is uploading your data set. I uploaded a file dot. Here you can also change category, value, and time, so the chart looks exactly the way you want. Then we move to animating the data using presets. You can choose whichever you like in the Preview section, and even customize the color, animation type, and appearance of the chart however you like. Wait a few seconds. Now the chart is ready. The colors are eye-catching, the movements are smooth, and everything is fully customizable. The great thing is you can use ready-made templates, or if you want, create your own custom animation. Now let's move to a feature that truly speeds up your work: dual timeline editing. If you're working on multi-layer projects, this feature will save your life, because now you can have several timelines open at once and switch between them easily. For example, one timeline for effects, one for music, and one for the final sequence. No more scrolling up and down or mixing up your layers. The next feature is the pen tool. At the top center of the screen, you'll see a pen icon. Click that, then select the pen tool. Now you can draw your own path and match a material or effect to that path. For example, you can attach a shape to a curved path so it moves along it, or make a light or particle effect follow a specific route to look more natural. It's perfect for creating smooth motion, fun loops, or even custom transitions. Another feature is source and timeline preview editing. Here you have 2 separate panels, one for the source and one for the timeline. That means you can see exactly what your clip looks like before adding it to your project, and at the same time, control frame positions within the timeline. It's incredibly useful for precise editing and avoiding small mistakes, especially if you're working with multiple clips at once. And here's something a lot of people have been waiting for: sub-projects. With this feature, you can bring multiple projects into one main file without opening them separately. Top tab, go to Media section, then Project Media on the right side. Click the arrow next to Import Media, choose third option. For example, you have an intro project and a main project. Just drop the intro inside the main project. And if you ever modify the intro later, it'll automatically update everywhere. For long or episodic projects, this is an incredible time saver. Smart Cutout. Just go to the video section, then to AI matting. There, select the last option, Smart Cutout. Let's check it out. The edge detection is now much more precise. Previously, you had to brush multiple times to get a clean cut, but now it isolates your subject in just a few seconds, even capturing hair and fabric edges accurately. It's perfect for creating cinematic effects or removing backgrounds without using a green screen. A Portrait Cutout has also been upgraded. Now you can add effects around the subject, add a colored outline that moves with it, or even replace the background entirely. The motion tracking is also smoother. No more jumps or lags like before. Just upload your video, activate AI Portrait Cutout, and apply any edit you want. Now, let's look at one of the most practical additions, AI Object Remover. First, right-click on the video to bring up more options. Then click on AI Object Remover. Just make sure your video contains an object to remove. Now, with the Brush or Magic Box tool, you can remove any unwanted object. Simply select the area you want to erase, wait a few seconds, see? The object is completely gone, and the background stays intact. It works perfectly for removing watermarks, distractions, or even people who accidentally walked into the frame. And finally, AI Video Enhancer, designed for video restoration. It works especially well on faces. Skin looks smoother, colors more natural, lighting more balanced, and overall details sharper. Even old videos recorded on mobile phones show a clear improvement. It does consume a bit of credit, but the result is super clean and totally usable. The Filmora 15 interface is now cleaner. Menus are simpler, the timeline loads faster, and subtitles are much easier to control. There's also a new section for managing captions called Dynamic Captions. Look at top bar, go to titles, then AI Captions, and choose the last option. With this, you can animate your captions and make them feel more alive. For example, make the text pop up with a bounce effect or fade in smoothly. Finally, there's a major update to text animation and video animation. For text animation, click on the text layer on right panel. For video animation, click the video layer on right panel. Now, animation timing control is more precise, and the particle system lets you fine-tune particles, masks, and blurs. It's amazing for creating professional effects like smoke, light, or particle motion within text. In my opinion, Filmora 15 is finally the version built for serious users. Many features that were hard or incomplete in older versions are now more advanced and professional. From performance speed to AI tools, everything has leveled up. If you've used Filmora before, you should definitely try this version. You'll notice the difference within just a few minutes. The download link for the new version is in the description below. And as always, if your experience with Filmora 15 is different from mine, share it in the comments because real user experiences always matter more than any explanation. Until the next video, stay creative.